Nope.
And welcome back again to the Laura and Melissa show.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Again, you're such a wonderful class. I think you're pretty familiar with most of the questions that I've asked so far. If you don't mind, just tell us about the 45 launching in this part of the lab, and you just have yourself a ball.
We'll just go
I'm just going to sit back and relax for this one.
Okay.
Well, Melissa, in doing the 45-degree launch of our rockets, we learned how to manipulate formulas and how to retrieve rockets from swamps and how to be safe when dealing with rockets. We also learned that paying attention to PSI is important and that dark colors help us see rockets in the air better. We were also illustrated that the idea that rockets shot at complementary angles tend to land in the same spot. As for everyday learning, this reinforcement of our understanding in the range formula. We used the formula itself and also rearranged it to find other things such as velocity in the x and velocity in the y. For this launch, we probably could have gotten better results by narrowing the variability between launches. We could have had a time for the countdown rather than just counting down. This would have made the water loss more equal for both launches. We also could have used a more accurate 45-degree launcher, as it was not a perfect 45-degree angle. One other thing we could have done to improve our results was fix the wings. Although our wings were properly placed, they weren't all perfectly straight. The group worked well together, we shared all the parts of the lab equally, and we all helped equally for the build and both launches. The lab was divided pretty evenly among us. We were all given parts to do, and Michaela put the information into the PowerPoint. Overall, we decided the lab was pretty fun. The build was interesting and challenging, while the launches were fairly simple, but really interesting. The only dislike is somewhat difficult to be precise with the build in order to get good results for the launches. This lab, compared to other labs we've all done in the past, was good. Launching the rockets was way more exciting than watching litmus paper change color or measuring the height of a building. We would all keep this lab for next year because it's huge. This lab is, in its gigantic size, shows what we're capable of when there's a whole lot to do. Overall, we liked the lab.
Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us, Laura, about the 45-degree launch and maybe some of what you learned? Or were there any animals harmed in this part of the launch?
Well, one group specifically, no names, tried to shoot a goose. Didn't work out that well, but would have been exciting if that happened.
I think they should have gotten an A if that happened. But anyways, thank you very much. That was
You're welcome.
Nice and simple, and we'll be back soon to talk about the entire lab and just sum it all before time runs out. Thanks.